Shifting our focus now, the UN Climate Summit has begun at Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt, and this year the focus is on implementation of climate goals. Speaking at the opening of COP27, Simon Steele, the new Executive Secretary of the UN Climate Convention, said that the conference should shift the world towards implementation of previously agreed plans to cap global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius.
Friends, today a new era begins, and we begin to do things differently. Paris gave us the agreement. Katowice and Glasgow gave us the plan. Sharm el-Sheikh shifts us to implementation. We must demonstrate this transformational shift to implementation, putting negotiations into concrete actions. Every corner of human activity must align with our Paris commitment of pursuing efforts to limit temperature rise to 1.5 degrees.
British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has also arrived in Egypt to speak at the climate summit. This after he reversed a decision to skip the conference. Following widespread criticism at home and abroad, Sunak will be among the 100 leaders speaking at COP27 and is expected to use his address today to call on world leaders to deliver on their promises to combat the climate crisis. Sunak will also meet French President Emmanuel Macron for the first time on the sidelines of the climate summit. Meanwhile, at the COP27 summit, much of the talk is likely to be around making rich nations pay compensation to developing nations that are suffering the ravages of the climate change. The UN Climate Conference this year is also laying emphasis on accountability. And the UN climate chief minced no words when he said that the world leaders will be held accountable on the promises that they've made.
We will be holding people to account, be they presidents, prime ministers, or CEOs, an accountability chief, if you may, because our policies, our businesses, our infrastructure, our actions, be they personal or public, must be aligned with the Paris Agreement and with the Convention.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.